You blink, try the laptop. Same blank stare. You run downstairs, hoping the router just needs a little love. But the LEDs look like they're attending a funeral. Outside, phones are held aloft like tiny gravestones. Neighbors murmur, and someone shouts that the bank app won't open. Welcome to the digital apocalypse. Take a breath. Maybe a solar flare fried satellites, maybe a mega cyber attack choked undersea cables, or maybe one clumsy intern tripped over the wrong fiber bundle in a data center the size of a stadium. Whatever did it, the web is gone. No streaming means every comfort show, tutorial, and mood playlist is out of reach. No online banking freezes your cashless life. Communication vanished. Knowledge, radio static, commerce, tap-to-pay stalls harder than a dial-up modem from 1998. We, the generation born with ring lights and smartphones, feel the crash hardest. Plot twist. We're also the most adaptable. Time to flex it. First comes mindset. Grieve the scroll. Let your thumbs twitch for invisible icons. Inhale for 5, exhale for 5, until the urge to refresh fades. Substitute the dopamine. Dig up an old MP3 player and fill it with bangers. Print your favorite memes and pin them to the fridge like prehistoric Pinterest. Stock real books, comics, manga, even that spicy fanfic, usually hidden in tabs. Gather people. Pull your dorm floor, apartment block, or cul-de-sac into a face-to-face hangout. Humans were social long before servers existed. Share snacks, swap skills, trade vibes. Survive one day without notifications, and you're basically Neo before the Matrix reboot. Next is gear. Start with a 30,000 milliamp hour power bank, portable alliance maker. Solar trickle charging on the back is a chef's kiss. Add a hand crank or solar radio for news and emergency alerts, ideally one that doubles as a flashlight. Strap an analog watch on your wrist so luminous hands keep ticking when Hey Siri goes mute. Slide a rugged SSD or shock-proof USB stick into a waterproof bag. Load it with offline treasure, first aid manuals, wilderness guides, repair tutorials, a local copy of Wikipedia, maps, recipes, public domain novels, indie comics, and a stash of dad jokes. Encrypt anything sensitive behind a passphrase you can recite half asleep. Paper maps might feel medieval, but they're the new GPS. Highlight safe meetup points, water sources, and cash-only stores. A sturdy multi-tool, knife, pliers, screwdrivers does more than any app ever could. Toss an instant camera in the mix. Physical photos become currency and morale boosters. Finish with waterproof playing cards. A-powered LED strips, a fat roll of duct tape, a Sharpie for labeling everything, and a backpack you can sprint with. Knowledge weighs nothing. Learn to read a map, find north from the sun, a watch's shadow, or moss on trees. Practice plotting routes and measuring distance the old school way. Pick up Morse code basics, 3 short, 3 long, 3 short, SOS, and pair those dots and dashes with cheap walkie-talkies set to privacy codes. Embrace a barter economy where talents are currency. Fix bikes, bake sourdough, cut hair, tutor math, teach K-pop choreography, design tattoos, whatever you can do. Write it on a skills board. Revive handwriting. Keep a journal of weather patterns, odd animal behavior, community news, and emotional highs and lows. Build DIY power. A soda can alcohol stove for cooking, a $10 solar panel wired to USB, or a bicycle dynamo that charges string lights. Science class pays off now. Food is morale. Memorize 5 single-burner recipes. Instant noodles with dehydrated veggies and a peanut butter packet makes apocalypse pad thai. Overnight oats with powdered milk and dried fruit beat any bar. Dutch oven brownies are premium morale fuel. Learn a few edible plants: dandelion, purslane, chickweed for perpetual salad. Silence can be deafening, so craft a vibe routine. Wake up, stretch, journal, sip something warm. Walk the neighbor's dog whose owner is busy stress scrolling a blank phone. Host afternoon open door hours for tool swaps and story trades. Nights are for analog games. Uno, chess, D&D, homebrewed card decks. Laughter is offline bandwidth. Use it freely. Practice mindfulness without apps. Box breathing or cloud rating sessions. That cumulus is S tier, no cap. Create a signal system, chalk marks on doorsteps or ribbons on doorknobs, meaning I'm okay, need supplies, or come quick. It's the typing indicator for real life. Preparedness is a muscle. Once a month, hold a 24-hour offline challenge. Cut router power, lock devices away, live analog. Notice pain points, no physical cache, matches running low, and patch them. Gamify survival with roommates. Whoever cracks first owes everyone homemade cookies. Bonus round. See who lasts longest without quoting a meme. Quarterly, run a scenario simulation. Power grid down, water outage, zombie raccoons. Pick your nightmare. Commit, solve problems on the fly, debrief, update gear, and celebrate with s'mores over a tea light. Power logistics go deeper. Store lithium-ion packs in thermal pouches so cold weather doesn't tank capacity. Label each pack with purchase date and cycle count. A fold-out solar blanket turns any patch of sun into a charging station. E-ink readers sip so little power you can carry an entire library in something slimmer than a spiral notebook. Curate that library. Copy open-source textbooks on algebra, anatomy, and economics. Save seed-saving guides, bike repair diagrams, language phrase books, and a PDF on wrist splinting and viral diagnostics. Entertainment matters too. Indie comics, public domain novels, and jokes epic enough to break apocalypse tension. Cash survives when payment networks don't. Keep small bills and coins in a weather-sealed pouch. Dodge large notes. No one will break 100 in chaos. Silver coins or pre-1965 quarters carry metal value if society rewinds further. But trust beats money. Build it daily by showing up, sharing, and listening more than you speak. Water trumps Wi-Fi. Stock iodine tablets. No bleach purification ratios. And memorize the 3-minute rolling boil rule. Make a gravity filter from charcoal, sand, and gravel in a 2-liter bottle. Funnel rainwater off roofs into food-grade barrels. Odorless hydration equals longer productive hours. Build a pantry pyramid, canned staples on the bottom, dehydrated veggies in the middle, freeze-dried treats on top. Rotate using first in, first out. Add dried mango, dark chocolate, and multivitamins to fend off scurvy and apocalypse blues. Label jars with contents and cook times. Shelter upkeep matters. Patch roof, leaks with tarp and roofing nails. Insulate windows with bubble wrap and duct tape. Hang mylar blankets behind radiators to bounce heat back. Stock candles, soy or beeswax burn cleaner, and waterproof matches by dipping tips in nail polish. Fire equals light, heat, and a psychological hug. Security without CCTV means layers. Jingle bells on doors, gravel under windows, mirrors to see around corners. A dog's bark is both alarm and deterrent. If a real dog isn't doable, rig a squeak toy on a spring inside the door. Rotate 2-person neighborhood watch shifts so everyone sleeps better. Mental fitness needs rituals, evening gratitude circles, communal stretches, and low-stakes talent shows keep spirits high. Slice huge worries into micro goals for tomorrow. Celebrate tiny wins. A repaired zipper, a new bread recipe, a kid's cardboard guitar, like championship trophies. Education doesn't pause. Form homeschool pods and rotate teachers. One day Spanish verbs, next day urban gardening hacks. Keep a chalkboard as the town square of ideas. Reward curiosity with stickers, marbles, or roaring applause. When learning stops, stagnation creeps in. And stagnation is despair's cousin. Communication protocols save lives. Schedule check-ins, say 9 a.m. and 7 p.m., on a shared radio channel or at a community board. Miss 2 in a row and a wellness search team launches. Write simple codes like green line for safe travel or red sky for high risk to keep eavesdroppers clueless. Preventive health rules. Wash hands with soap, not just sanitizer. Air out sleeping quarters to dodge mold. Group exercise, jump rope contests, martial arts drills, living room dance-offs build strong bodies and natural serotonin. Don't forget joy. Plant flowers beside lettuce because color heals. Rotate playlists, pop punk Mondays, lo-fi Tuesdays through a hand-cranked speaker. On birthdays, bake a cake from pancake mix, canned fruit, and melted chocolate bars. Moments of sweetness prove life is more than survival. When the web finally blinks back, you'll be transformed, more capable, more generous, less dependent. Technology becomes a choice, not a compulsion. You'll log on to share knowledge, not just to scroll. You'll sign off without fear because you've lived a life where every notification was a heartbeat, every feed an actual meal, every like a real smile in a face you can touch. Pass the wisdom forward. Tell one real-life human everything you learned. Swap zines, trade playlists on USB sticks, start a tips board in the lobby. And when comment sections resurrect, drop your favorite unplugged hobby. Until then, stay charged, stay curious, and remember, you control the scroll even when the scroll is gone.